So I was doing some research on this absolute heathen, this, like academics would say, uncouth swine.
Fast forward 125 years, we are down to 7%. The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification of America is aiming to meet the same goal. Our people, white Christian, European, Western civilization, we built the arts, we built the Colosseum, we have ran the world into the industrial age, and now this people here, the Muslim community, is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women.
By the name of Jake Lang. And while he's talking, I find a clip of him saying that he was a January 6th. I'm like, oh, this makes so much sense. You're one of those.
While I was sitting in prison suffering for my country as a January 6th political prisoner, not a rioter. I'm a patriot. Rioters are lunatic black people stealing shit from the mall.
So do you think America should have a civil war? So should white people revolt against other cultures?
The illegals of the last 50 years and their children all have to go. Women are destroying America. They're voting in socialist Muslims into leadership position of the greatest city in the world, okay? 100 years from now, it's gonna be a white Christian country. It's not a culture problem. It's a race and religion problem. We need to keep our identity.
Hold on, Adolf. Okay, but hold on.
So a lot of people think I'm joking when I say this, right? But it's true. I believe it to be true anyway. If these people got what they want, they would get the immigrants out. They would first get the illegals out. Then they would just get the immigrants out. Right? So everyone who doesn't look like them is gone. Then they would get the gays out. Then they would oppress the women. Right? That's how it go. Once they've done all of that, they would start engaging in eugenics. There is something biologically fundamentally wrong with these people on an evolutionary level. There's something happened. It messed up the wiring in these swine, okay? But if you guys don't know what happened on January 6th, I feel like you should. Come on, right? Trump lost the election, couldn't take the L, and started making up all these rumors that it was rigged. Obviously, Trump has a large demographic of supporters who are, low IQ. He admitted it. It's not me. I'm not saying it. He said he loves the uneducated people. That his words, not mine.
We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
Today we take a very historic action that was 45 years in the making. In a few moments, I will sign an executive order to begin eliminating the Federal Department of Education once and for all. Should I do this?
They went out in mass and stormed the Capitol. So he was one of them. So the BET Awards were recent, and he's anti-black. He hates black people. He thought now would be the time to turn up to the BET Awards and protest against black people and show his true patriotism, his true colors. But he soon came to the realization that this ain't Twitter, bro, and this ain't a podcast. This is real life. I'm not someone who would encourage black people to go out there and, if they get a racist interaction, hurt the racist, beat the racist up. But I'm also not going to say be docile and walk away. Be the bigger person and walk around. I'm tired of being the bigger person, man. I'm be real. Tired of that shit, man. And I also do believe actions should have consequences. I'm not against a president being set where these racists, they know in real life, you interact with someone in some sort of bullshit way, consequences. Hit him with it. Oh. Love it. You got the white people there, you got Asians there. Get him out of here, man. We know that racism is an IQ issue. And these people are just so hateful, man. We can't, as regular folk, we can't understand it. There's something truly wrong with them. And to come out a BET event and want to spread hate like this, it's just weird. And people know sooner or later. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. When it comes to, public execution, okay, assassination attempt, it's not really what black people do. Chances are, if something was to really happen to this guy, it'd be another white person to do it. But the internet is coming to the realization that he might not have long doing this shit, man.
Jake Lang's going to mess around and find out, because he decided he wanted to go to the BET Awards and cause a bunch of bullshit with his signs that are being derogatory towards the black community. Now, Jake Lang, he is a January 6er that the president decided to pardon, all of them, because they just didn't do anything wrong. And he still decides he wants to go out and cause trouble. What's he looking to do? To get somebody so pushed over the edge that it puts their future in jeopardy? I mean, you saw him. He actually got punched in the midst of this chaos in LA, which I'm telling you what, I don't know if there's a lot of people that can hold back when they're being that racist and discriminatory. This is the same guy that got walked out of a mob riot when he was being a few months back. A black man saved him, walked him through this mob crowd because of his behavior, got them all going, and brought the guy to safety. He's the same one that got put into contempt in jail because he didn't know how to act right at a court hearing a few weeks ago. These are the type of people that this administration is attracting, that they're wanting to fire up so they can go out there and cause division and bullshit in our country. This guy incites, and this guy belonged where he should have been before Trump let his ass out. Let me know what your thoughts are in the chat. Bye.
I remember that video. A black man saved him. It was looking real dark for him. It was looking real dark for him. A black man saved him. Guess what? He went on his next podcast and still demonized black people. There's something wrong. It's a mental health. It's a mental health issue.
I just can't let this go. This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone.